How can I make you understand what life was like before I met Sonia? How the seasons used to change, the way life hummed along, unaware that the storm clouds were approaching. I only met Sonia face to face once. She insisted we meet outside the city, on a deserted stretch of road. I wished for a long time that I called the police or brought a weapon. I might have gotten close enough to use it. I was to learn time can't mend our mistakes, and a writer's curiosity can become a burden no mortal should bear.
Can you hear me? Am I legible? The static in this period is grotesque. I'm not me, and this is no ordinary Game Boy. I'm here with a message from the future. It's entry code 5497620.2, aka the artistic author tag. These things have utterly messed up what you might call the future. In your time, there's a woman codenamed Sonia. Don't trust her. I've already said too much already. Time travel code 6.25780. The future is all about math. And with the recent math, everybody looks like a fool. The artistic author tag was developed by Laura from Trope Trinity Trilogy. If you haven't checked out her channel, she draws, she writes, she's humorous. I believe there's a brain going on that has a future. I could tell you her future, but time travelers like writers, we can never tell. The thing about Sonia was she was either a genius or mad, and if she were the latter, there was a genius to her madness. Not that I believed her wild claims. That would make everything we knew about time and space irrelevant. Yet, hadn't science proven our understanding of such things as barely a glimpse into a vast continuum of endless possibilities? Sonia said she had a device, something which could prove her claims, and it could fit into the palm of my hand. Gazing at the toy she gave me, I was certain I had fallen victim to a practical joke. However, when I turned my attention back to her, she was gone. I'd love this desk. In the future, let's stick with the importance of the message. You wanted to see some art. The art in itself holds a message for those who have eyes to see. I don't need this here. Thank goodness. Isn't it funny, we could freeze the aging process, but we still can't grow hair. It's fortunate for me I embraced my cranium a long time ago. Once upon a lifetime ago, my daily grind was spent adding my skills as an inker to quite a few characters you may be familiar with, and some you've probably never heard of. Projects varied. I worked on everything from Spider-Man to Star Wars. I've worked with a lot of famous characters and some pretty famous people. I learned a lot about the entertainment world. A lot of good stories, a few not so good, but that's the business. The black and white prints are drawn and inked by me. Curiosity has been the cause of more than a few disasters. That's a fact, by the way, not an excuse. What I held in my hand was not the average Game Boy. When the screen prompted me to enter a date, I did. There was a static charge in the air, which I put down to the approaching storm. And when the device instructed me to hit the button, I'm going to show you a piece of digital art. It was my first attempt at digital. This is not a Marvel or DC character. This is a character of another artist by the name of Bill Lutz. I chose this piece because I think it has relevance in terms of parallels to writing, or any craft. I hear a lot of writers say they'll give it a year, or impose other deadlines for themselves for publication. And yet, if we gave most of those people a paintbrush or a musical instrument and asked,
If they thought they'd be ready for an art gallery or a concert, they'd probably laugh. We learn to write in our first few years of life, and therefore there's a kind of arrogance involved in writing that permeates no other art form. Then we try it and find it's not so easy. In coming to rendering with a digital pen, there was a lot of drawing and redrawing. If not for my experience and understanding of craft, it might have taken me months or years to do what I did here in a handful of hours. Craft principles and practice takes time, but without both we flounder. Be patient with yourself and your craft. Respect the art you are creating as any master painter or musician might. Isn't your story worth it? I returned to my own time, only to discover nothing was the same. I learned that Sonia had given similar devices to other people, and that our reality was not one stream within the continuum, but many, crisscrossing and making an irreparable mess of things we could not fully grasp. And so the Time Police was formed, and I became a rogue traveler in search of the one person who might have answers, a woman I know only as Sonia.
If you like this video, if you get this message, subscribe. You don't know how important it is to support your community. The future depends upon it. Ring the bell. Bell is there for a reason. That like button, hit the like button. Smash the like button. The like button is your friend. Become familiar with it. I cannot stay. I cannot linger. Few short circuits in the bionic implants. I cannot linger here any longer.